All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. That's more of a morning drink, a little coffee here. Just wanted to go live here and take a look at the crypto markets. Lots of exciting stuff happening, a lot of trades for our iCoinPro members. The portal is just spitting out the trades right now, which is so cool. When the market starts to move, we start to get a lot of different notifications and stuff that tell us about what's happening in the market, coins getting added, potential trades happening. You can see all these notifications today. So there's a lot of great stuff happening here with the market, and Bitcoin is moving and shaking right now. Welcome from Texas. As you come on, let me know if you're seeing this live or on replay, and also let me know if you're what part of the country you're tuning in from. If you want to get morning market analysis like this for the Bitcoin and crypto markets, all you need to do is hit follow on my Facebook page or subscribe to our YouTube channel. So with all of that said, I'm just going to dive right into it this morning because I want to get this done and get back to trading, to be quite honest with you. We're going to be looking in our portal here. This is our iCoinPro software that enables us to track everything that's happening in these markets, so we don't have to sit around all day and stare at charts, which would be absolutely miserable. Although there are certain days where the market starts moving so well, you want to sit there in front of the computer and rock things, right? Today may be one of those days, and this week I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of great trading for us. So with that said, we want to take a look first at Bitcoin. Welcome from Calgary. And the reason we look at Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is a big bully, okay? So Bitcoin, it whatever it tends to do, everything else tends to do in the crypto markets, okay? If Bitcoin pumps, the altcoins tend to rise as well. If Bitcoin dumps, the altcoins almost certainly dump. Okay, there's usually a lag. Like Bitcoin sometimes will like charge, and all the altcoins will be like, "Man, we're not doing much," and then they start to explode. But with dumping, when Bitcoin dumps, everything else dumps. I mean, it's very funny how that works, right? So, and Bitcoin might dump 3%, 5%, and then the altcoins are like, it's the end of the world, and they dump like 15%. Okay. So anyway, taking a look at everything here, I want to just show this to iCoinPro members. We're going to be looking at the MA momentum chart setup. If you want to learn how to use that chart setup, you just go to Micro Profit System Part 3, hit go, and it's right here. Quick module, takes you about a little over 40 minutes to learn how that chart setup works. To access that chart setup in your portal, go to Load Chart Layout, and then you can select the MA Momentum chart setup. Again, this chart setup is specifically for kind of looking at the bigger picture of what's going on and where we might retrace to. And one of the key things about this chart is it lets us know if we're potentially in a bull market or, and definitely, not in a bear market, or if we're potentially in a bear market and definitely not in a bull cycle. So when you're trading above all of these lines here, this purple, yellow, green, etc., this golden orange line, etc., when we're trading above all of these, that is good. That means that we're potentially building momentum towards the bullish side. If we are, and particularly when these other moving averages, the purple, maroon, and gold or yellow, start to pull farther and farther away from the price action, these candles represent the price action. It means that we're potentially building even more momentum. And the flip side is true. If we're trading below all of these, then we're potentially in a bear market, okay? And the further it pulls away, the more bearish it gets, or the more time it's going to take to grind to get going. Right now, we're looking pretty good overall. We could obviously get some pullbacks, but we're doing kind of that wave, pattern. Up, down. And right now, we're trying to break through 80K. We may do it. There's some definitely good momentum, some good excitement. But at some point, somebody's going to buy the top. And then what happens as the market starts to retrace, And then the newbies who just bought the top were exit liquidity for the more experienced traders. They start to panic sell, and then we get big drops and lots of volatility. We're already seeing that on some of the altcoins, some amazing spreads and great trades and immediate, returns of 5% or more. So this is a fantastic time. Volatility and volume looks like it's starting to pick up. Excuse me. So with that said, we need to just keep an eye on how things are going. As far as key levels to watch, obviously 80K is the one to watch today. Above that, I don't know. We're into new territory. So the market will establish the levels. Once we hit a certain level and there's a big immediate dump with lots of volume, then that could indicate we've hit a local top. Okay, I'll say that again. Once we hit a level and there's a big drop immediately on hitting that level, whether it's 85K, 82K, 83K, 80K, and it has lots of volume, that can usually indicate that we've hit, I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. We've hit a potential local top. On the downside, we're looking at about 76K, and below that probably 72, 73K somewhere. We got to stay trading above this purple line, keep everybody excited. But whenever we're going bullish, you can always get one of these, big drop off, which the market just gobbles up because the market's so excited, right? So that can occur, but we can also drop below and return. Again, we just follow our dip pattern, which if you are new to iCoinPro and you want to learn how we trade and how it all works, you can do our free boot camp. Just get back with the person who shared this video with you, or shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com. They'll be more than happy to help you out. So that's what we're looking at. Got to get through 80K here, start trading above that to keep things going. We're going to keep an eye out for the big dump level with lots of volume, 76K on the downside. And then below that, about 72, 73. Below that, about 70 is going to be a psychological level, most likely. But again, if we start to charge right through multiple resistance levels with lots of red volume, that's always not good. That's going to cause the market to be concerned. All right, and then cause some of these top buyers to sell their coin. And then the funny thing is it'll go down and then it'll pump back up, and all of those inexperienced traders will go, oh man, I can't believe I sold it. Then they buy again, and then it dumps again, and they sell it again. It's very funny how these things work. So so that's kind of what we're looking at right now. 80K, 76, probably 72, 73, and below that, 68, 67, 68, really around there. And then lower levels below that, but we're not going to be talking about those just yet. The other thing that we do want to look at is the longs and shorts. So a long is somebody who's betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage, which means it's risky trading. They can blow out their account to zero, okay, if the market starts moving too much. Shorts are people who are betting the prices going down with leverage. And same thing, price starts moving up too fast, it can blow out their accounts en masse. It's called a squeeze. They all get squeezed out of the market and liquidated real quick. So longs and shorts, shorts are starting to go up and up and up. If we get over 70% here, we could be setting up for what's called a short squeeze. If anybody's ever seen the movie The Big Short, anyway, well, they talk about it there. But in this case, it would be going up in the price with the short squeeze. So if the price keeps creeping higher and those shorts go over 70%, we definitely run the risk of that potentially happening, a short squeeze. Again, I don't know if it's going to happen, and I want to make sure this is not investment advice. I'm just discussing the key levels and what the potentials are. I never know what's going to actually happen. Okay. And we don't even worry about that. I've been outperforming Bitcoin since September 2019 using this system. So whether Bitcoin goes to 100K or to $1,000 is really immaterial to me. I'm just happy to have these great markets to trade, be able to provide for myself and my family trading these markets and running iCoinPro. So with all of that said, that's everything that I've got. Again, if somebody shared this with you, get back with the person who shared this video with you. They can get you a free boot camp that will enable you to learn all about what we do And then we have a 1-week course. If you want to learn how to trade like a pro, you can do it in 1 week. You can learn our software, everything. If you want to get signals right to your smartphone of when there are hot trades happening, you can absolutely do that. It's a great course. Does not take very long, and you'll be ready to rock. All right, everybody, have a great rest of their Sunday, your Sunday, and we'll be talking to you soon. Let's see what happens today in these crazy crypto markets. Bye-bye, everybody.